The Supreme Court today came to the rescue of over 50,000 people and stayed the Uttarakhand High Court order that had allowed the demolition of houses and alleged encroachments on the land owned by the railways in Uttarakhand's HALDWANI. A bench headed by Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul said that 50,000 people cannot be uprooted overnight and that a solution needs to be worked out keeping the human aspect of the case in mind. The court also said that there would need to be clarity on whether the complete land is owned by the railways or part of it is also owned by the state government. The Supreme Court today refused to interfere with the Bombay High Court order that had allowed for the demolition of the 114-year-old National Insurance building in Worli, Mumbai, noting that the High Court had remarked that the building was in a dilapidated condition and that there was no reason to interfere with the order. The court further said that the municipal corporation report on the building was already taken on record by the High Court and that the contested parties can approach the appropriate authorities in exercise of their right. 1 week time has been given by the top court for removal of all equipment from the building. The Supreme Court today remarked that judicial officers are not kings and ought to exercise restraint when required, while hearing a case pertaining to a judicial officer making comments against several police officers in different matters and directing an inquiry against them. Justice M.R. Shah said in one Bihar case, the judicial officer called the police officer in his chamber regarding inquiries initiated against him in some other case and threatened the police officer. If these things are happening, where will the common man go if judicial officers also start behaving like this? The Supreme Court on Thursday came down heavily upon the Uttar Pradesh government for not complying with the court's earlier orders with respect to the premature release of convicts. The court sought through a personal affidavit the stand of the UP Director General of Prisons and what steps were taken after the 2022 judgment directing them to consider the premature release of certain prisoners in line with the 2018 policy. Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud said that they will ask the State Legal Services Authority to visit all prisons and find out about all such inmates, and there will be a process to also streamline it, was remarked by the CJI. The Bombay High Court today ordered Mumbai police officials who had invoked certain sections of the IPC against a Swiggy delivery boy to now shell out Rs 20,000 as compensation to him. The court passed this order while hearing a plea by the Swiggy delivery boy, who was seeking quashing of the FIR registered against him back in 2020. The FIR was registered against him after his bike had hit a dog walking on the street, thereby injuring the dog. The Bombay High Court today held that no doubt a dog or a cat is treated as a child or as a family member by their owners, but basic biology tells us that they are not human beings. The High Court therefore asked the Mumbai police officials to shell out the compensation for invoking the IPC sections without due application of mind.